Hey, so in the workflows, we have added in a drip campaign template as well. So if you go into the workflows and look in here, drip campaign template. Now in here, all right, so there's no trigger in here. You can set this however you want. You can just add people to the workflow from your list, however you want to do it. But this is really important in the way that you want to do drip campaigns. So always start and put them into a workflow with a drip mode at the beginning. So you've got one every minute. That's the max that you should actually do. So don't go any faster than that at all. That's what you can do. So make sure they come in here, drip mode, and run through there. Now, one thing to note, what we've done with these workflows as well, if you go into the settings, what we've done in here for this drip campaign, we've got a stop on response. So if anyone replies, it will stop and it won't send them any follow-ups. And we've also set this to the contact's time zone with a specific time, so 9:15 to 5:30. So you might want to look in here and adjust these to whatever times you need, but try and keep them to keep yourself within guidelines of regulation and stuff. And also you don't want to be sending it to people outside of their normal hours. So if you do it to contact time zone, if you're doing a DBR, for example, like us in Australia, we could be doing something nationwide and there's multiple time zones. We could send something out that could be 5 p.m. in one time zone, but it's actually 8 p.m. in another time zone, and we don't want to send it at 8 p.m. So if we have this set to the contact time zone, it'll make sure that we stay within the parameters of where they are, and we kind of stick within guidelines as well. So that's really important to do. Now, if we go back to the builder, as I mentioned at the start here, going to send that out in drip. We will then just assign that to a user. We've got a note here, so you can update this note. So you can say add it to drip campaign 4, and then just type in your offer, update that, so you can add a note to the person. You can add a tag, do whatever you want here to update that, however you would like to mark the person. We'll send out our first SMS. We break these up into like conversational text messaging. So obviously adjust these to whatever you want. So here we've just got, hey, contact name, it's the user from the location. Just wanted to let you know something pretty exciting. We're going to wait for a few seconds. Okay, so we're just going to wait for a few seconds on that before we send the second part of the message. We're having an epic, and then just put whatever your offer is in here, or just adjust all the text however you want to make these for you. We'll send that a few seconds later. So the idea is that they'll receive this text. It's going to wait a few seconds, then they'll receive this text. That is purposeful to try and make it look like someone has actually sent them a text message. This isn't coming from a computer. It's not an automated thing. We're not blocking everything together into one message, and we don't care about sending out multiple texts because we can, we're just doing this on a SIM card anyway, so we're not paying per text. It doesn't really matter. In this example here, we've just got to wait for 48 hours, so we've got to wait, and we're just going to hold that. We're just going to make sure between 9 to 5 anyway. We'll put that into another drip mode. We're trying to be safe. We want to make sure your SIM cards don't get pinged. So we'll drip mode that, and we'll hold that for another minute just to make sure, and then we'll send them a follow-up. So hey, contact name, it's Gary from whatever location again, just want to keep this on your radar. And we'll wait a few seconds again, and then we'll send them the second one. So again, insert offer, but obviously adjust these as you want. But the important thing about these is really, if you're going to send out mass, send them using this. Don't do it another way. Just use this drip right at the start of everything that you send out, and that will ensure that you are completely safe. There are other ways that you can add to list in drip mode for mass SMS and stuff. Just do it this way, and you will always be fine.